CB, when you called, Zia said okay, and then he says, in other words, Mr. Msibi, said he told you to come back in the morning. I'll call you, and that's at 6:57 p.m. on the 22nd of March. And then you hear nothing from him for 4 more days. Now, this medication that Mr. Msibi needed, presumably he needed it quite urgently. Why didn't he go to his doctor to get it?
I would not know.
Did he ask you to organize it through Mr. Nkumalo?
I don't understand you, Commissioner.
Well, how was it that you came to be involved in the delivery of medication dispensed by Mr. Nkumalo for Mr. Msibi's condition? How did this happen?
I'm always with Mr. Msibi. Mr. Nkumalo frequently come to Mr. Msibi. That's on those bases.
And did he offer to find the medication on one of those frequent visits to Mr. Msibi?
I wouldn't answer that, because when they were arranging, I was not there. I just came in the part where they said I must just go and collect those medication.
So how was it that you ended up being involved in this collection of medication? Who gave you the instruction? Who asked you to do it?
Okay. As I said, I'm always with Mr. Msibi. Then he just say, Ngaliam, go to the collect medication for me.
But you've now been unable to get the medication on the 22nd, and he hasn't come back to you for another 4 days. But on the 26th of March at 4 p.m., he says, I'll call you in 2 hours. What happened over those 4 days with Mr. Msibi and his need for medication? Did he not ask you to ensure that the medication was collected?
I don't know what really happened to him, but I believe maybe he got the temporary medication to keep him going before this medication could be collected.
So Mr. Msibi had access to medication from ordinary medical practitioners?
Definitely, yes.
And you speculate that in those 4 days he was depending on medication dispensed by medical professionals?
I'm just assuming, yes.
So on the 26th he says, I'll call you in 2 hours. Your response is, I'm so frustrated. Why were you frustrated?
I can't recall why I was frustrated. But I remember I was frustrated, but I can't recall.
Well, let me put a possibility to you. You've been waiting for something for over 4 days. It was fairly urgent. And you were still waiting. Would that not cause frustration?
I wouldn't confirm that.
Anyway, his response at 5:07 p.m. is, please wait, I'll call you back. You say, okay. At 7:02, he still hasn't called you back. And you say, my man, till what time? What was going on there?
I can't remember.
Can I suggest that you were getting increasingly irritated with Z, who kept on putting you off, kept on avoiding you?
I would not say that.
Well, he continues with that pattern at 7:03 when you say, my man, till what time? He now says, please come in the morning tomorrow. The guy will only drop off late tonight. So now you've got progress and you say, I'll be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. He says, no, come around 11, please. 1181, you say, sharp 11, same place. And lo and behold, the next morning, at 11, you get a message saying, running late, let's say 1 o'clock. (11:26), you say, okay, we'll be around the area. And then he pushes you back further. He says at 12:49, I'll tell you once drop-off is done, and then you can come. Eventually, the drop-off finally takes place. It's at 2:23 on the 28th of March. He sends you a text saying, it's ready. Did you collect the medication?
I can't remember, but I think I did.
You think you did? And what did it look like? What was the size of the package?
Something like this big.
Can you just describe the dimensions, because the record won't show the distance between your hands.
Maybe say a box, half of this, because of it was couriered, if I'm not mistaken.
So it was a couriered box,
Yes.
half the size of a file.
I'm thinking, yes.
And when did you deliver it to Mr. Msibi?
I can't remember whether on the same day or on a following.